It's $7.5 trillion worth of US investments by Asian investors that's been building for the last couple of decades. And so that is what is at stake. What I have been reporting on, and my colleagues have been reporting on, talking to life insurers, pension funds, head of trading desks, is that there is a sense that we are at a pivotal moment in history where this Titanic is finally turning. People are actively questioning, should we have that much, invested in the US and ultimately the US dollar, it's treasuries, it's US stocks and all that. And the general consensus is that everyone appears to be moving. Now remember, it's $7.5 trillion. A little bit coming back into this part of the world can cause enormous ructions. And we've seen that. We've seen it in the Taiwan dollar. We've seen it in the sell-off in treasuries, in the aftermath of the April 2 tariffs. And the consensus is brace for more vol to come. This is just a start.
Ruth, are we right to think about this by geography? Because, yes, this has been an ongoing topic of conversation, and clearly your big take story sets out very clearly where we're seeing Asian investors questioning whether they want to send all that money to the United States. But I suppose the more immediate dynamic, is it just that in lots of geographies around the world, investors are questioning whether they want long-end exposure to government debt, whether they're nervous about fiscal sustainability. And in that sense, maybe it's not really about de-dollarization. This story today, this week, last week, is really just about concerns around sustainability of government debt.
Absolutely. And it is a global story. It's not purely a US-centric story, although Trump's policies on trade in particular and rewiring the US economy is obviously exacerbating and augmenting the risks here. But definitely there is a soul-searching among rates traders. And, the term that we all know, bond vigilantes, are they actually gaining in power when all these dynamics are in play? Certainly there is a case to be made that it is a global story. Inflation fears are everywhere, and particularly in Asia. That's why we're seeing, currencies like the Taiwan dollar that has been weak for such a long time, and where rates are low and all that, are definitely feeling more of an impact. In South Korea, that's another good example.